Welcome to PJ Live with your hosts, Laurie and Andrea. PJ Live is a fun, fast-paced weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. Tune in for highlights from all of the articles, blogs, vlogs, and podcasts from the week. Then grab your favorite snack or beverage and peruse PromoJournal.com for the content that interests you. But first, here's Laurie and Andrea.
Welcome to PJ Live, a weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. I'm Laurie.
I'm Andrea, and we're your hosts. We're back together again.
It's like we're together, then we're not. Then we're together, and then we're not.
Yeah, it's like a surprise every week.
It is.
But I see a lot of goodies on your lap.
Oh my goodness. So it kind of backfired on me a little. So Joel was going down to the Promo Standards Tech Conference in Clearwater Beach, and he had been planning on going, and the weather it's been pretty chilly in Florida. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go down if the weather's not great.
Right.
Well, a few days before, the weather looked like it was turning, and it looked like it was going to be sunny and in the 70s. So I was like, I'm going to go.
Yes.
So last minute, book a ticket, got a really great deal too, which was nice. Go down to Florida, and there was a blanket of fog like you have never seen.
Wah, wah.
I hardly saw the sun, but it was still warmer than it was here.
So that's good.
Yes, that was good.
And you came back with goodies.
I did. So I tagged along, and I worked from down in Florida, and he got all of these goodies.
Wow.
So I'm going to just pull. I don't know who all the suppliers are that provided these things, but I think if you go to the Promo Standards website and check out the tech conference stuff, you can see they've listed them all.
Oh, nice.
But there's this, they got these hoodies. Look at these. So it's this kind of waffle material. And
it's good for Florida, like Florida this time of year. It's not super heavy.
Right. And they did, there's an imprint on here. So there it is. They did the Promo Standards.
Nice.
Tech Summit.
Oh, I like it. Here, I'll move these all over here.
Perfect.
We'll just keep a stack.
Okay. And that, I love this.
That's cute.
Look at this blanket. So actually, someone wore the blanket as a shawl to the pool party because
that's a good idea.
It was so cold.
This would be perfect to pack for an airplane too, like in your bag. Yes. I love the color choice.
Yep, it was great. Yep, with a nice imprint on it too.
Very nice.
And
ooh, that's heavy.
It is.
Maybe it's not an airplane bag for my airplane bag.
And then this nice water bottle.
Oh, I like that. Yes, that looks very modern.
Understated,
imprint. Doesn't take a lot of space up in your bag.
Nope. A nice Richardson style hat.
Oh, it's corduroy.
Yes.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. And what else is in here? Oh, and then they got these great.
Oh, I love it. I love a journal.
And I love this too, because in the back of this journal, there's this little pocket.
I love that.
So if you have anything that you need to put in
I always have things jammed in my notebooks. Do you too? So that's perfect. Oh, I like that.
Like that. All right. And then there were some stickers in there.
Cute. You could put them on your water bottle. Yes. Or your laptop.
And then they had, I love this bag. So
I like the shoulder part.
And look at it, has.
Oh, that's cute.
Oop, I got a sticker on me. It has this snap.
I love that to help keep it closed. That's
and there's
really
a snap
cute.
on the back, so I'm assuming you can probably fold it all up and snap it shut.
Like roll it.
Yes.
Very cute. Great? That's a great bag. These are awesome.
I love that bag.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And then Joel might kill me for sharing this last thing.
Uh-oh.
But I love this idea so much. So they were at their conference, and they were talking about AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day of the conference, they were asked to use whatever AI app they wanted to create a graphic for a t-shirt.
Oh.
So they just on the spot had to pull out and like describe what they wanted on this t-shirt. And then they uploaded their graphics to a website, and a supplier in the industry had the technology to take all of these files.
My God.
They printed the shirts
for them
and shipped them, so they have them the next day at the conference.
Oh my God. Yes. That's amazing.
So everybody ended up with their own design shirt.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It was very basic.
I don't know.
Compared to some of the shirts.
It's very Florida-like.
Yes, yes. And
I love it.
great. I love that.
What a
whole
fun idea.
It was
That
a really
is
good
fun.
idea. So that was
Ooh, the shirt feels nice.
a really soft shirt. Yes.
Well, Joel Moore, I like your
Yeah.
graphics.
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to share. Some of the designs though were amazing.
Oh
they
my
were
God,
really
I
amazing.
love that idea.
But it was so fun. I mean, what an interactive way
Yeah.
to use the technology.
And the fact you get your shirt the next day, that's
that
crazy.
that was amazing.
Very good idea.
So that was neat. All right. And then the other thing before we get started this week, Gold Bond dropped some news that they have a new podcast out called The Brand Lab. And it is an all AI powered podcast.
I can't wait to listen just to hear that. I cannot grasp. I mean, I can, but wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
So it's like on demand, high value content.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to check that out.
Yes.
I have not checked it out, so I can't really speak about it.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out and talk about it next week.
Yeah. So interesting.
Very
so
nice.
There's just a lot of neat stuff going on. All right.
All right.
So then to content.
Yes. So Monday Minute, our first up with Kirby Hasseman. Train yourself to do the boring work. Don't just focus on the big goals. And he also says success is showing up consistently, even if it's not exciting. And I agree. But I think that I love that though. I think the ordinary I'm so grateful for ordinary days and just like doing the boring stuff. Like I like the boring stuff. I do. It does. But we need people like me, right? Yes. I like the boring stuff. You like the exciting stuff. So
yeah,
it's good.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not good at the boring stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it if I have to, but I should probably train myself to be better at that.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought he had a good point there.
It is a good point. All right. So that was the Monday Minute.
Yes.
And then we had picks of the week this week, back to basics.
Yes. And Tim Hill had a 30-ounce Arctic Zone Titan Thermal by ETS Express. And the little gift box comes with it too.
Yes. And it fits in cup holders.
And when you think back to basics, you definitely have to have a tumbler.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. That's back
and
to
it fits
basics.
Standard cup holders, he said.
Yes, which is huge.
Yeah.
That's a must.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
And then we have Rich Graham. He did a Scuba Coolie by HPG Best. It's collapsible, machine washable, and once again, you have to go back to the can coolers here as a basic.
Well, and I do love the scuba foam.
Yes.
I love that material.
Yes.
So, and it comes in an array of colors.
How crazy is that? I never realized those were machine washable.
So are yours all dirty?
I guess I just rinse them in the sink or something. I'm like, wow, I can throw these in the washing machine. I always just kind of.
I don't think I've ever thrown mine in the washing machine.
Never.
Either, but I have rinsed them in
the sink.
Yes.
Same. All right. And then we have Katie Kaler, the Jotter pen by Numo. And I love these. I'm still a pen or anything like artsy pen stuff. But this comes in 24 colors. It's soft touch. And you can get the color to match the pen.
I love that. So yeah, you can do the color to match the pen,
or just black ink.
Yep.
And you can put little messages on each pen.
Look at those.
Yeah, those are cute. I love the colors.
Yes, I love that. So there you go.
They were all very good back to basics.
Great basics. Drinkware and pens.
Yes.
All right. And then let's talk product this week. Allie Morin was back with another episode, and the sponsor this week was Gary Line, and she had 5 videos featuring 5 products from Gary Line, and they're all white labeled, so they're safe to share with your clients. You can find them over at PromoJournal.com, so you can check those out. They featured these digital printed water bottles, a stainless tumbler,
totes.
Yes, the
first aid kit.
You love a good kit.
I do love a good first aid kit, I have to say. But Allie, I always like seeing what she picks as her favorite. Yes. Yeah.
And mine picks usually different. So
sometimes I think I'm like 50-50. Yeah.
Yep. That is fun. Yeah. All right.
We are a lot older though.
Thanks, Andrea.
Then we have Building You with Kat Hinkley. Leaders, listen up.
Listen up. I was really surprised by this one because she said there are 2 little words that can help when you're
I wasn't
leading.
Expecting those words.
I totally wasn't expecting the words.
No.
But
it made sense once she said that.
Should we share them or should we make people listen?
Make people listen.
Yeah. It's two little words
Yeah.
that can make a big
Because
difference.
she goes into a really good explanation afterwards. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in and listen to Kat for that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't even want to say
No,
anymore because I
don't,
don't
you
want to.
can't.
I don't want to give it
Okay,
away.
don't give
But
it away.
She did say that you need to. There needs to be a currency that matters.
I wrote the same
Did you?
thing down.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I liked that. All right. So give that a listen. Be inspired if you are a leader. And she said, even if you're just trying to lead like little people at
Mhm.
home, this can work.
Yes.
So
It's true.
whether you don't lead at work, but you lead at home,
You're going to end up giving it away.
Actually, all right, we're going to move right on.
Yes.
So up next, we had a brand new identity collection that
Wow.
dropped this month. And the theme was as seen at the shows.
I like that theme.
Well, it's great for people that maybe didn't get to go to the shows
Mhm.
to see
Or
what
didn't get to go to every booth or whatever.
Right.
Mhm.
to see what some of these suppliers were featuring at the shows. And one of the suppliers was Warwick, and they introduced yard signs into their product lineup.
Nice.
So that was their big push. And then Midnight Snacks, they introduced, do you pronounce them
Uh-oh.
macarons?
I say macaroon.
I hear
Is
both.
that wrong?
I don't
I guess it depends if you're French or not.
I'm not French, but yeah. So anyway, but
I
they
probably
added
say it
those
wrong.
adorable little
Macaroons.
to their lineup.
Who doesn't love those? They're delicious.
And so colorful.
Yes, that's what I like about them too.
Yes.
They always look pretty on a dessert plate.
Mm-hmm. And then Logo Mark was featured with a Perka water bottle. And
Those are awesome.
I love those.
Mhm.
Love them. And then they had a few coolers too.
Yep.
So those are fun. And then Bell Promo, they were advertising their new 2-day production.
Wow.
That's standard now.
That's great.
Isn't that great? And they have some new pens and notebooks that they added to their line.
Once
So
again, I'm a notebook person. You're a notebook
I
person.
am. Oh,
yeah.
I love writing
Yeah,
notes.
yeah.
So you can check out all of those products over at PromoJournal.com. Just click on the identity collection and you can check all of those out. All right. And then delivering marketing joy this week, Kirby Hasselman sat down with Bill Petrie, who is the owner of Brand of Eight, and he is also a content marketer in our industry. And they sat down to talk about Bill's new podcast, Between Two Brands. So you can tune in and listen to their conversation. And speaking of new things, we have another new piece of content drop this week. It is called Brand Newbie.
I love this. Go ahead. You can finish
actually
introducing it.
Featuring Kirby's daughter,
Yes.
Jade Kreider.
She did a fantastic job. It's a 10-part series, so it'll be on once every week. And she talks about, in this one, she talks about the promotional products industry and like explains it like I was new to this. And I'm like, oh my God, I needed Jade when I started.
Yes.
Like how she just goes into the suppliers, distributors, like all the 4 categories of everyone. It was great.
Yes.
In like 2 minutes.
Yes, it's very quick.
Yeah.
It just kind of touches on the surface of things. If you are new to the industry or if you know somebody who's new to the industry, it really kind of gives you enough information to feel like you know what's going on. But she
does a really good job, like keeping it simple, but very
digestible.
Yes. Yes. And she was very cute at the end. She says, PromoJournal is a really important part of our industry. So thank you, Jade, for that shout out. We love PromoJournal.com.
Yes, we do. So yeah, check that out. You can see it on all of Promo Corner's social channels, or you can check it out over at PromoJournal.com.
I'm looking forward to next week already.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So Jade's going to touch on just an array of topics. And like you said, it's a 10-part series. So each video will focus on something else. There's one on decoration methods. There's one on networking. There's just, you name it. She kind of, touches the surface on a lot of the big topics in our industry. All right. And then Through the Lens, we had a brand new episode drop with Maddie Batasso.
And once again, I always learn so much from Maddie. Oh my gosh. And today she showed us how to use Canva, like to stay consistent with your product photography and your brand. And I did not realize it was that easy. Like it made me want to go on and try it myself. And I am not a creative person.
It's so easy.
I mean, how she edits and adjusts the brightness of everything and the depth, like the dimension, and it was so easy.
Well, and the part I like too, because I'm a very visual learner.
Before and after.
Well, that, and she puts like step 1, step 2,
Yes.
and she writes it out on the
Yes.
screen. So I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm a big before and after. Jess always does that with her articles too. And I love that. So great job, Maddie.
All right. And then what else we have
Behind the
going
Brand with Hallie Moore. We had that drop too, or that drops
on?
tomorrow.
Yes, that drops tomorrow.
Yes, I got to view it ahead of time. So
Yes.
okay, and this one is with Gold Star, and she got to actually view their products at PPAI. So, and they filmed a lot of it there too.
Yes, they filmed it in the booth,
Mhm.
and they just did a rebrand, and their booth was gorgeous, and they're really pushing sustainability
Yes.
and eco-friendly.
Well, they
and
wanted their products and their branding to reflect more of who they were. So that's incredible.
yeah, so it was very exciting. They launched all of that in Las Vegas, and then Hallie was there and got to interview them and see their booth and record from the booth. So it's a
Yes.
really fun behind the brand.
And Hallie gave them a gold star.
She did. She did. They deserved one.
They did.
All right, so you can check that out tomorrow. And what else? Was
I
that
think
it?
that's
I
it.
think
That's all I have.
That's it.
That was a lot, though. That was a lot of good stuff.
It was a lot of good
Fun stuff.
Good fun
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
And we're a week into February.
Wow, it's going to be over quick.
Yeah, it's a short little month,
Yep.
February. Next
All
week's
right.
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Mhm.
and somebody's birthday. Maybe I wasn't allowed to say.
You know what?
Who cares
I
at this
like
point?
birthdays.
Exactly. So do I.
Yeah. We're lucky to have them.
Yes, that's how I see it too.
So,
All
all right. Well, that does it. We wrapped up another week, and we will see you back here next week.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.